Our people are sick from the beginning of their lives. And handicap from the beginning of their lives. Yeah, born sick and they die also sick. Many complaints and ailments and diseases, yeah. And handicaps. 38 years, eh? And then there is Jesus visiting the hospital. And the first that we read about him is that he looked at that man. Do you read that? Did you read that too? He looked at that man. He was looking. Nobody saw that man anymore. Nobody saw him anymore. No. After 38 years, Jesus saw him. He looked at him. And that is much promising. Jesus, he is aware of the needs in this world. He knew also about the 38 years. He didn't have to ask, well, dear man, what do you have and how long have you been here already? No, he knew everything. Do you realize that he also knows everything about your situation? Widower? That he knows that you are already for many years widower. And that you lost your child 10, 20 years ago. He knows. He knows everything. People forget. When you say, yeah, we had a child and we lost a child, it's all about 20 years ago. People say, oh yeah, 20 years ago, boy. Jesus knows the date of his death, the way he died. He knows everything. Do you realize that? That has to make us, to give us boldness to pour out our hearts before him, to tell him everything. Yeah. Do not hide yourself, but go to him, telling him what is upon your heart and in your heart. He knew everything. But then a question, it is a strange question. Yeah, I agree with you. Do you want to be healed? Well, if I should go tomorrow to, let's say, McMaster, and I would go from bed to bed, from bed to bed, from patient to patient, I would put the same question. Do you want to be healed? Well, that is asking for the known way. That is, I know the answer already. Yes, of course, they will say. They will say that is a strange question. That's the first thing that people want to do when they are at the hospital, to submit to the doctor that they as soon as possible can leave the hospital and go home again. Yeah. But Jesus asked these words, because he is interested in that man, although he knows everything. Why does he put this question? This man gets the chance, the possibility to pour out his heart. And that's what he does. Yeah, that's what he does. He comes with many complaints. It's always too late when the water is moving. Nobody told him, you go first. You have been here so long already, you go first. The first time the water is moving, I will help you. Nobody. I have nobody who assists me. That is, of course, an accusation of the lack of love of man. Nobody. It is some years ago that I visited a woman in the hospital. I did not know her. I had to visit her. She was a member of another congregation. So I entered the room. Four people were in that room. And I said, who is Mrs. B? I am, she said. I am Mrs. B. Yeah, I didn't know her. And I found out she was a widow. Oh, widow, yes. So you don't have a husband anymore? No, my husband died 12 years ago. She was in her 80s, so she had no parents anymore, of course. Do you have brothers or sisters? No, she said. I was the only child. My parents, the only child. You have family? No, she answered again. I have no family. Who brought you to the hospital? I said. Who picked you up from your house and brought you here? Well, a neighbor from across the street. Yeah, a neighbor from across the street. Yeah, not a relative, but yeah, a neighbor. But she said, listen, she said, Pastor, but I have the Lord. Isn't that beautiful? I have the Lord. I have nobody, but I have the Lord. He is my refuge. Oh, that is something. That's what she said. You do not hear this man saying something like that. Yeah, eh? He doesn't say, well, sir, for he didn't know the Lord Jesus. Sir, I have no body, but my trust is in the Lord. No, you don't hear that so much, eh? Yeah, my hope is in the Lord. My help is from the Lord. I'm not alone. I feel sometimes lonely, but the Lord knows me. Yeah, and he visits me. That woman was a happy woman. Yeah. Though I felt pity for her, of course, felt sorry for her. Yeah. But she recited whole Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He shall lead me in green pastures, and so on. Oh, that is the happiness of a child of God. Can they always, every day, sing Psalm 23? No, I don't say that. But she could recite 23. I have nobody, but I have the Lord. Yeah, you don't hear that man saying that. No testimony about God's work, and so, yeah. But the Lord Jesus, he listens.